And South African performers will perform at the Vegkop Stadium as part of a summer festival that will fuse gospel and jazz music to entertain and to raise awareness on mental health. Now, the Gospel Meets Jazz Summer Festival is said to be an annual event born out of a need to have more family-centered events. Joining us now for more details on the event is Ernie Smith, one of the artists set to bless the stage on the day of the event, and he's joining us telephonically from Durban, South Africa, as well as one of the organizers, Yevrischka Bok, who is joining me here in the studio. And this, of course, is what we... Let's just kick off our interview right now. Yevrischka, this is what we call music cross-pollination, a mixture of jazz and gospel music. Talk to us about how the blend of these genres came about.
The whole idea came about Mr. Andre Bok, who is the manager of, or who manages Vegkop Productions, which is an entertainment service provider, had this idea that lately the jazz festivals that has been hosted is not what it was anymore. The jazz is not, the events aren't what it is anymore, and it's not based around family, so families can't really attend it with their kids. It's just, you know, so focused on certain target audiences. Additionally to that, as well as gospel doesn't have a sufficient enough platform where you can go out and enjoy gospel music. So it was having both these ideas in the air and kind of thinking, but the perfect combination of it would be to create a platform where they join in together, because the event is based around families.
So, Ernie, how do you feel to be part of this event?
Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you.
I just wanted to find out.
No sound.
Can you hear me now?
Sorry, Nina, I have no sound.
Sorry, Ernie cannot hear us right now, but coming back to you, we've seen rappers and comedians in gospel music, and now we have gospel and jazz. Mm-hmm. Do you think that people are open to this interesting combination?
I think people definitely are, because it covers ground for everyone. It's not, you know, lately you would have, or if the event would be solely based on just one focus point, being either jazz or gospel, then it wouldn't have been open to everybody. So this is what it's creating. It's creating the platform where there is some form of combination that can be catering to everybody, and they can find themselves in that position. So like I said, the focus point being family, and all ages are welcome to this event. You can actually go to this event with your kids for the love of gospel music or jazz. It's really on that platform of coming together on that focus point. So,
Annie, can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you now clearly.
Ernie, I just want to find out how, what are you going to bless the stage with during this event?
Yeah, I think it's ironic that, maybe, not even ironic, maybe more purposeful, that I'm a gospel artist who also plays jazz. So I'm looking forward to playing beautiful music. There's some of my favorites that people may know, just music that is very celebratory, coming out of COVID. You know, people have, we've seen it certainly in South Africa and everywhere we've traveled in the world, that people are really looking forward to just going out, celebrating their lives and just having fun. So that's the kind of music I want to bring. It's just African, beautiful, let's get happy kind of music, you know?
So talk to us about some of the Namibian and South African artists set to perform on that day, apart from Ernie.
So we have, for instance, Don Laka from South Africa. We have Jonathan Rubain, we have Luis Obala, we have Don Vino, Unita Duplessis. So all of them would be gracing the stage from South Africa. Namibian artists, we have Susie Aces, we have Clive and the Now Generation, along with Nam Gospel United and Foo Jazz.
And Ernie, do you think that people are open to this interesting combination of having gospel and jazz?
Yeah, I don't think there's a better relationship between two music genres than gospel and jazz, because primarily, jazz comes from gospel and gospel comes from jazz all over the world. It's the same kind of culture, it's the same heritage, and it's definitely a beautiful combination that certainly allows us to see a lot of our stages being filled and our audiences being filled, because people that listen to jazz, because jazz is so meaningful, it kind of has the same inherent qualities as gospel, in my opinion.
And Ernie, obviously this has to do with raising awareness on mental health. I mean, what has been your experience, and what is so significant about gathering and raising awareness on mental health?
Yes, well, about 2 years ago, in the midst of COVID, I found myself being diagnosed with depression and going through a really low state and a dark place, filled with anxiety, which has become commonplace for people like musicians, or really a lot of people that found ourselves without employment, without earnings. So it's important for people to know that there's nothing wrong with them, and they're not certainly going through this in isolation or obscurity, but they need to really just reach out to find help, to talk to someone. And it's okay, really, I know I'm going to use a cliche term, but it's okay to not be okay, but it's really not something that you can easily or even kind of overcome alone. You need community, you need counsel, you need to reach out and get help. So I am one of the ambassadors for that, and I really think it's important to let this message be heard loud and clear.
And also the other thing is that the festival will be taking place on the 10th, which is also International Women's Day and also Human Rights Day for Namibia. Ernie, does the theme of the festival talk to these 2 days to you? And I'll come back to you, Yevrischka.
Yeah, it's like you setting me up, Nina. I'm a father of 3 girls, so I'm very pro empowering my girls and empowering women. And I think it's important for a woman's voice to be heard, and for women to know that the old adages and the old stigmas of women not being able to do certain things needs to be eradicated, and women need to be celebrated and celebrate themselves. And there's nothing wrong with whatever job you choose to do. You are all the more strong, all the more beautiful, and you just need to celebrate your life. So come on, girl.
So, Yevrischka, what is your view about that? I mean, the festival taking place on the 10th and being very important, significant days for us here in Namibia.
So the audience might wonder why I'm involved in this event. It comes down to the mental health aspect. Right. As Miss Universal Queen Namibia, in exactly 1 month from today, on the 17th of December, I am set to represent Namibia at the international pageant in the Philippines. And Miss Universal Queen advocates for awareness, literacy, and change in mental health. I just came back today from my travels throughout the country hosting seminars. So this is kind of where Vegkop Productions, who partnered with DNF Entertainment and with my organization, we felt that mental health is a very important and has quickly become our #1 health crisis in the world, although it's still not really recognized, that we would want to create a platform for that as well and bring awareness to that. So that is kind of also the aim here of this event. And the Vegkop production, from the proceeds that would be made from this event, will be making a large donation sum. As of yet, there are no numbers. They will announce that closer in time, to mental health awareness.
So once again, just remind the public of what kind of events that they can look forward to on the event.
It's going to be a very, very, very good day. This event is all about family, and it's festive season now. It's before everybody departs. It's before they go on holiday and before Christmas. Being able to celebrate momentous and imperative events or days like Women's International Day, as well as Human Rights Day together, but also doing this in initiative for mental health. You know, it's so many things that are coming together, giving back to the community as well. So people can expect there's going to be lots of entertainment for the kids to be occupied with, that they can enjoy. There's going to be good, clean music. There's so much to do. There's going to be food vendors. So we've really put, all of this has come together, just family-based celebrations.
And just before I ask you about the tickets and so on, let me just quickly go back to Ernie. Ernie, will this be your first time to Namibia? And being a family event, are you going to bring your family along to come and celebrate here with you?
Actually, while we were just talking, I'm thinking, I was just saying, maybe I should try and get my girls to come with me. I will try and see, make every effort to make that possible. And yes, this is my first time playing in Namibia. I've played all over Africa, and one of the places I've always loved to go to is, I say, we say Valvisspay, is Namibia. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And in closing, is there anything you would like to highlight about the event?
Yes, I think it's been a long time that we haven't had events like this. So I would encourage everybody to come out with your families, come and have fun. It's going to be a beautiful day, and it will do wonders for your skin and your mental health on a serious note. So please come out and celebrate with us, and let's have fun together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ernie. And for you, Yevrischka, in closing, the tickets, where can people purchase tickets? And
tickets are available at Web Tickets. So they start off with VIP 1,500 Namibian dollars. General access is 350 Namibian dollars. Ages 5 to 16 is 50 Namibian dollars, and under 5 is for free.
Well, thank you so much, and
thank you so much for having me.
We hope that it's going to be a fun-filled event and lots of people are going to attend.
Definitely make use of this opportunity to come celebrate with your whole family, bring everybody out. It's going to be good, clean music. It's going to really be a family-focused day. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Yevrischka, and also Ernie Smith joining us from Durban. Thank you so much. They will, of course, be having this event taking place at Vegkop Stadium. And that also then wraps up today's edition of the Daily Roundup. Of course, we will be back same time, same place next week. And don't forget that the NBC will be celebrating the launch of the 2022 FIFA World Cup Qatar tonight. So stay tuned to your television set. From us here, it's a very blessed evening to you. Goodbye.